Sister wives Kody Brown's fake tears trigger fans. And Meri Brown gets sympathy after sad admission. Also Janelle Brown turns Kody's jabs into profit. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my shocking news channel. Sister wives star Kody Brown is overly reactive and now, his fake tears are triggering to fans. In the preview for the Sunday November 24th episode, Kody is seen breaking down. Unfortunately, it did absolutely nothing. For viewers, since former third wife, Christine Brown Woolley announced she was leaving the plural family, Kody Brown has been a loose cannon. It could be that he failed at polygamy and now all of his dreams are crushed. After Christine left, his first and second wives, Meri and Janelle Brown also followed suit. This further fueled Kody's rage and, to add to this, he is estranged from most of his children. Yet, he also has nothing nice to say about the Og3. Furthermore, he lacks accountability when it comes to his children who he has issues with, so the problem is likely him. Janelle officially told him there was no chance for reconciliation, which Kody did not care for. He claimed if they were together, he could get to his children, but it was really another polygamy failure. Finally, Meri did not just leave, but she went to their church and got a release, which is their version of a divorce. It was granted based on abandonment, which only further humiliated Kody. He has wanted her gone for about a decade, and now that she is officially leaving for Utah, he has broken down. It is a sick mind game and fans are not amused. A Reddit thread was started to talk about the upcoming Sister Wives episode, mainly how hard Kody Brown cried when Meri was leaving. The op wrote this: "Whoa, did you see Kody crying? That was an intense cry he did while holding and saying goodbye to Meri." So, what was the reaction from followers? Very performative. The performance of a lifetime looked really fake to me. I can cry on cue. Especially if there's a TLC paycheck. And if I want to be seen as a good guy. End of a TLC era. Some Sister Wives fans felt that Kody Brown was genuine in his sadness when Meri Brown was leaving. I actually thought it came across as genuine, one of the only genuine reactions we've seen from him in a while. However, others believed he was truly upset because he saw his TLC paycheck drifting away and the show coming to an end. He's crying because he now realizes that the show is coming to an end. The money train is leaving the station. There's also the notion that Meri contributed a lot to Robyn and Kody's family. Without her around, how will they keep living lavishly? They just purchased a $2.1 million home while selling their other Flagstaff mansion above the asking price, so it seems they are doing fine. How long that will last is to be determined. For years, Meri Brown claimed she had an incredibly difficult time relating to the rest of the Brown family. As of 2024, she's happily living in Utah alongside her best friends. But it took time to find true happiness. As season 19 continues, fans watch as Meri packs up her belongings and prepares to move back to Utah. But one line of heartbreaking dialogue really made fans feel for her during Sunday night's new episode. Viewers rally around Meri Brown after the new episode. Over the past 19 seasons, fans have typically had mixed feelings about Meri Brown. But this year, they're starting to see her in a new light. She's just lonely and wants someone to care about her the way she cares about others. Hey, did you get there safe? This made me so sad, a Redditor shared online after catching Sunday night's new episode. I haven't been the biggest fan of Meri for a long time. However, in the last episode when she talked about how she's basically been living a single life for years, she said something that destroyed me. They went on to quote Meri's gut-wrenching dialogue. "For nearly the past decade, I've basically lived a single life. I don't remember the last time I got to a location where somebody checked in on me, and was like, 'Hey, did you get there safe?' I look forward to the time when I fly somewhere and someone checks in and says, 'Hey, you okay? Did you get there?'" Sister Wives fans outpour love and compassion for the TLC star. Other Sister Wives viewers quickly agreed with the OP's sentiments and gave other examples of Meri's emotional isolation. "I felt really bad for Meri when her mother was dying or had just died and no one drove her to her mother's house and she was falling apart emotionally. Here she was in this huge family and supposedly married and she really had no one Even an ex-husband would be willing to drive their ex-wife for something like that in many cases, one Redditor shared. Other comments included, "Yup, not a single person in that family gave a flying fig about Meri beyond her money, gifts, time spent on others. And Kody is insulted their church granted their divorce based on abandonment. Some folks like to drag Meri, but she really has been through it with this marriage, separation, divorce stuff. I'm glad she has Jen, and I hope that she gets someone special if that's what she wants." Sister Wives fans feel delighted to see Christine Brown Woolley happy and in love after decades of mistreatment. However, some have expressed concern about her parenting lately. At the end of the day, many viewers feel it was just too dangerous for Christine to allow David so much freedom around her children so soon. What are they saying online? Sister Wives fans didn't agree with Christine Brown's dating choices. On this season of Sister Wives, most of Christine Brown's children have expressed concern over how quickly her relationship with David Woolley progressed. Peden asked if any objections would make them slow down, and the couple admitted it wouldn't. Christine and David view their love story as a cute fairy tale-like connection. But viewers think they were both incredibly reckless and dangerous. Christine's bad parenting choice, one viewer shared on Reddit. "As a child of divorce who had the misfortune of being a young teen girl while my mom dated men, I am super disappointed in Christine. She comes across like a devoted mom who would do anything for her kids, but then she moves a man in with her teen daughters 2 months after meeting him." The op went on to describe how many groomers target desperate women so they can go after their children. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like David Woolley has done anything to harm Christine's children or grandchildren. But the situation could have easily been much worse. Other Reddit users share their own thoughts. Several other Redditors shared similar stories. Overall, they agreed that Christine had made poor decisions during the dating process and was incredibly lucky to find a good man. If Christine's children were all adults, opinions might be different. But she still has teenage truly living at home, which makes the situation incredibly risky. Comments included, "Mature parents do not handle dating with kids the way Christine is. And even if David turns out to be the best stepdad in the history of the world, she took an ignorant, selfish risk. For no frickin' reason. 2 months. Absolutely nuts. Not saying David is bad. But I even thought about how Mykelti left David alone with her babies and toddler while her and Christine went out. It's just so trusting and so soon. I see nothing wrong with parents dating, but I'm always skeptical when an adult wants to move in with a minor child at lightning speed. Extremely irresponsible and selfish. I like Christine, but David was a stranger when she moved in with him. And sad that Kody didn't give a single damn. Where is the safeguarding? Sometimes things that wouldn't happen in the average Joe's life might surface on a show to increase ratings." After seeing David Woolley meet Kody Brown, fans question if producers wanted Christine Brown Woolley to invite Robyn and Kody to her wedding. Kody Brown and David Woolley's first meeting is tense. Undoubtedly, Sister Wives Season 19 is filling fans in on the before the wedding details for Christine Brown and David Woolley. During Gwendolyn and B's engagement party, the focus shifted to Kody Brown meeting David for the first time. Without a doubt, it was a tense interaction where Kody was attempting to size up his competition. But Christine made it clear she wasn't going to invite Robyn and Kody to her wedding. If Kody attended the wedding, it would be a sight to see. Was TLC pushing for her to invite them? On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss whether producers were pushing Christine Brown Woolley to invite her ex-husband and sister wife, Kody and Robyn Brown. First, a user says, "Did producers try to get KR at Christine's wedding?" Then, they add, "It could be an error in the Facebook closed captioning, but the, 'You're not going to do that to me,' makes it seem like she's informing the producers that they're not going to bring Kody into her wedding, as they likely would have wanted for drama." Another fan adds, 100% they probably thought, "Gotta at least ask. Would be great ratings. I have worked in production previously and can tell you it would be ridiculous to not at least ask, even if it's a long shot. That's part of sustaining a reality TV project. Lol. Oh, they asked. Of course they did. It would make great ratings. They should have included it in negotiations when they paid for the wedding. Well, why not? They took away from Gwen's engagement for ratings. Makes sense to me that TLC would do this. Other Sister Wives fans note that Christine Brown Woolley was thinking about how it would affect her to have Kody and Robyn Brown at her wedding. IDKY, but I remember her saying, "I'm not doing that to me." I laughed out loud. Same. I heard she set that boundary firm. Seriously, Kody would make her wedding about him. Men within her LDS, Latter-day Saints, community. At the time, Kody and his first wife, Meri, had already moved to a new home in Montana. Kody had invited Janelle to visit them, keeping her in his orbit without making his feelings known. To his surprise and dismay, Janelle showed up with her boyfriend in tow. While most people might be thrilled to welcome a friend and their partner, Kody admits he was less than pleased. In the book, he writes, "I knew she was hoping that a real relationship would develop between them, but I guess I was starting to wish for the opposite to happen." He continues, candidly confessing, "It may be ungenerous to say, but I hoped their relationship would fizzle." Kody's inner struggle. I couldn't shake my awareness. Kody's internal reaction to Janelle's boyfriend wasn't just about jealousy, it was layered with what he described as a spiritual awareness, that he and Janelle were destined to be together. It wasn't born out of the same conventionally romantic attraction I had to Meri, he explains in the memoir. It was a different feeling entirely, one that had more to do with spirituality and intellectual compatibility. Still, that didn't stop Kody from feeling frustrated. In his mind, Janelle's relationship with her boyfriend was a roadblock to their shared destiny. "When I saw Janelle and her boyfriend, I couldn't stop wondering why she was sabotaging herself," he writes. "I was certain that she was doing this to keep herself at a distance from me." Fans of the TLC series have been cracking up over Kody's dramatic interpretation of events, pointing out how he seemed to view Janelle's actions as a personal challenge, even though he had not yet revealed his own feelings for her. In one particularly revealing anecdote, Kody recalls confiding in Meri about Janelle's boyfriend. "The minute I met Janelle's date, I said to Meri, she's getting in her own way." Someone brings up Kody Brown's special talent. Imagine the frenetic dancing. He'd insist on giving her away so everyone is aware he doesn't want her anymore. Other fans have a great idea for boosting ratings. One person suggests, "Can we all agree that we'd pay for a reunion special like Real Housewives?" Sister Wives star, Janelle Brown is turning Kody Brown's jabs into a profit. She has already launched a business with her daughter, Maddie Brown Brush, but now, she has another new endeavor. So, what is Janelle up to? In this season of Sister Wives, Janelle Brown made it abundantly clear that she had love for Kody Brown, but it was over between them. He appeared dumbfounded by this statement despite not having been to her home in 2 years. Kody claimed in his confessional that if he and Janelle reconciled, he could reconnect with his children. She was not having that and was over the marriage. More so, she only cared about what was happening with their land, Coyote Pass. She was ready to sell it off to Kody and buy something with her daughter, Maddie Brown Brush. Finally, Janelle bit the bullet and she teamed up with Maddie and her husband, Caleb Brush. They bought a farm in North Carolina, Teata Farms. The goal is flowers and sustainability, but it is taking some time. While they are working on everything, Teata has put out merchandise that the Brown family has embraced. They have all been immensely supportive, but in the meantime, Janelle has been working on something else. She came up with her own line of shirts. However, they are not just regular, basic, boring shirts. Rather, they are all based on jabs or digs Kody Brown made about her. One is regarding the Teflon Queen comment he made during the pandemic, which enraged viewers. He believed she was unaccountable for her actions when he is now the one who lacks accountability. Another says, "I guess I missed the respect memo." That refers to Kody wanting the OG3 to bow down to his fourth wife, Robyn Brown. The last reads, "Hold on, I'll grab my list of things that bug me about you. They come in clay and forest and range from small to XL." Fans are obsessed. The moment Janelle Brown dropped this line, fans were obsessed. They loved how she turned jabs into profit and could not wait to get their hands on everything. More so, they could not wait to stick it to Kody Brown. That's amazing. Kody is gonna hate this so much. This is the sister wives closet I was waiting for. It's about time someone in this family got a clue. They could have been raking it in for years by selling this type of stuff. If there's one thing the ex-wives know how to do, it's laugh at their unfortunate situations, and all of us are eating it up lol. Sister Wives star Kody Brown is not finding his leadership getting much attention these days. He said so himself in the last season. He feels as if he lost control over some family members. Well, it looks like another one of his older kids started to march to the beat of their own drummer recently. They appear to go against his child-rearing rules. But fans can understand why in this case, it could be a bit of payback to the father of 18. Sister Wives. Kody Brown plays favorites. Kody Brown seems to have favorites among his kids. That's not just an observation from the fans. No, Christine Brown, the wife who divorced him, offered up this thought. To Sister Wives viewers, she said her kids are hurt because they see Kody has favorites. While Christine didn't mention a name, fans surmised she meant Robyn Brown's kids. This topic of Kody having a favorite wife and kids with that wife has been mentioned by a few adult kids. As the Sister Wives' kids turn adults, Papa Brown got a few jabs over this. Well, it looks like another one popped up. It seems Kody lives with Robyn Brown most of the time, if not all of the time these days. So, that could be why his children from the other wives feel that way. But one child, in particular, has a lot on her plate when it comes to feeling slighted by her sister wives' dad. That's Isabel Brown. She is the 19-year-old daughter of Christine and Kody Brown. Kody made his ex-wife fly solo. Isabel Brown's horrific ordeal brought heartache for the sister wives fans over the last few seasons. This young lady suffered from the pain of her scoliosis. Her mom would stop at nothing to get her the surgery she needed. But Kody Brown didn't make it a priority. He asked Christine if she could postpone it until the COVID pandemic calmed down. This would allow him to feel more confident about traveling. But the pain, which Kody seemed unaware of, was getting too much for this sister wives' daughter. So, Christine accompanied her daughter to the other side of the country. She had this surgery in NYC, but they stayed in neighboring New Jersey with Christine's sister. Kody didn't go. Sister Wives. Isabel Brown has 2 scars. Isabel Brown woke up from the anesthesia after the procedure calling out for her dad. Well, there wasn't a dry eye in the living rooms across the nation if their TV set was tuned in. It became very obvious to those who follow the sister wives that Kody dropped the ball big time on this. Isabel's tearful scenes seemed to suggest that she came home with one scar that you could see but another that you couldn't. She let loose in a confessional segment asking why her father couldn't be there for her. This was yet another tearful scene that tore at the heartstrings of the viewers. Isabel said that dads are supposed to drop everything when their kids need them. Then asked why her dad couldn't do that for her as well. Papa Brown reaps what he sowed. Isabel came through that surgery with flying colors. Today she stands straight and tall as the result of her procedure. The surgery is likely nothing more than a memory for her today, which left her with a long scar on her back. But it's the scar you can't see that she seems ready to deal with today. The one left behind from Kody's lack of participation in a time she needed him most. Some fans think her next step is a jab at her sister wives' father. Isabel wants to get a tattoo on her back to cover up the scar from the surgery. Kody Brown does not like tattoos. You don't see any of the wives or kids with tattoos showing when on the screen. While some might have a tattoo, they don't flaunt it. That's likely because their father is against putting permanent artwork on the body. But Isabel plans on getting a tattoo down her back. Reports say she also sports a small tattoo on her wrist. Tattoos are popular among Isabel's age group. So, this is nothing out of the ordinary. But making it known that she plans to do this suggests to fans that she wants it to get back to her sister wives' father. This young woman plans to get a tattoo. The body art will cover up the scar of the procedure that Kody neglected to show up for. Fans seem to think there seems to be some irony at work here. They see it as a jab at Kody Brown. Plus, fans see it as a well-deserved jab at that. Sunday's episode of Sister Wives followed along as Christine Brown and then boyfriend, now husband, David Woolley took the next step in their relationship, one that led Christine's daughter Isabel Brown to share her concerns about the new family dynamic and how it could impact her relationship with her dad, Kody Brown. During the episode, Isabel spoke to her mom about the reservations she has due to how quickly Christine and David's relationship is moving. While the 21-year-old who, along with some of her siblings, has expressed similar concerns this season, told her mom she approves of David, as well as the couple's relationship, she also acknowledged all the changes that are happening. Having met David, there's so much change happening, Isabel told viewers. My mom is also changing a little bit, but only for the better. Viewers then saw Isabel ask her mom if she was sure that she and David were going to last, to which Christine replied, yes, before assuring Isabel that she plans to be with David for the rest of my life. As the conversation continued, Isabel opened up to Christine about David possibly trying to replace Kody. However, Christine reassured her daughter that David or anyone else, for that matter, would never try to take the place of her father. If you need a dad figure, or a father figure, or someone like that, David will be whatever you need, Christine continued, later adding, I've always wanted you guys to have a great relationship with your dad. A great one. So, David coming in, all that does is give you someone else to love. But replacing your dad. No, Isabel proceeded to tell viewers that even though she loves seeing her mom with David, she fears that her own connection with David will have a negative impact on her relationship with Kody, who is estranged from many of his children. I worry that my dad, and the chance of having a really close relationship with my dad, is slowly going away, Isabel said. So I'm worried that my relationship with my father will be desolate and will not exist anymore. Christine told viewers that, while Isabel wants a dad, big time, she wants her dad. Still, Isabel agreed with Christine on Sunday's episode that David will be a great stepdad before going on to compliment David's relationship with his own children. David, he comes off as, like, a very present dad with his children, Isabel said. So, I mean, how lovely would that be, right? I would love to have a relationship that is as amazing with my own father, she added. Meri Brown was the first one to decide to marry Kody Brown. Shockingly, she was also the last one to leave. But during this time, Sister Wives fans have seen a drastic change in her. She is now more upfront and confident than ever. The star has also been quick to call out her polygamist husband on his double standards over the years. Everyone loves the new version of Meri, and she is quite happy. Everyone has also been urging Meri to release a book of her own, which is like a tell-all format where she should expose the toxicity of her husband and her own experience of being in a plural marriage. Well, Meri did hint that something massive was happening with a brand new post on her social media handle. So, what did she have to say? In the recent Sister Wives episodes, Meri Brown has been winning hearts. After terminating her marriage with Kody and seeking permission from her church, she had her heart set on moving to Utah. She was confident about starting over from there with the support of her friends and having her mother's heritage in. Meri smirked in a clip and said she wanted a severance package from Kody. She explained how she never got an alimony when she legally parted ways with him so he could marry Robyn to adopt her 3 kids. So, she felt having a severance package where her ex was loading up her truck and driving her to Utah would be perfect for compensation. Viewers praised the way Meri thought and lauded her for this idea. Sister Wives. Meri confirms her voice will be heard. Releasing her tell-all book. Meri Brown recently released a new video. She acknowledged how Sister Wives fans were encouraging her to release a tell-all book. Well, she decided to confirm whether it was happening or not. Without saying a yes or a no, the star said that her voice will be heard. Then Meri began to promote her business, Worthy Up. It's a company focused on helping women build confidence, empower themselves, and embrace their worth through a combination of products and personal development tools. So, Meri said that her story doesn't have an ending yet because she is currently telling it. Well, some fans expressed disappointment. That's because Meri tricked everyone into believing she might release a book soon. But at the end of the day, they were supportive of her business, which is aimed around the idea of self-love. So, viewers encouraged Meri to express herself and speak her truth however they wanted. Some said they loved Meri in her unfiltered era. Others mentioned how excited they were to hear her story and were cheering for her, as she told it. Another user commented that Meri's video was proof enough that she had been doing really well and sounded extremely happy in it. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.